Episode 12. You don't return to who you were. You become who you chose to be. When the silence breaks, after the silence fall, you don't go back. You can't. Not where it was safe, but where it's honest. 3 weeks later, Leo received an email. From an unknown address, no subject. Inside, just one line. Some of us still believe. If you're ready to build, meet us. Attached was a location, an old shared workspace downtown. He went. There, he saw them. Ava, Victor, Elaine, and 5 others he didn't even know were watching. Ava stepped forward. We're not here to protest anymore. We're here to prototype. You don't build a better world by fighting the old one endlessly. At some point, you must design something new. They called it Project Seed, a space for ethical tech workers, anonymous reporting tools, peer-to-peer learning, culture built not around hierarchy, but around accountability. Elaine spoke up. We won't win by tearing things down. We win by making something so alive, they can't ignore it. Victor added, and if they come for us again, this time will be too many. They met every week, sometimes at night, sometimes during lunch breaks. Not everyone stayed, but those who did, won. They weren't the same people from before. They were bruised, but awake. They didn't want perfection. They wanted truth. And each other. One night, Leo returned to the cafe. Mr. Bennett was already there, reading. Leo sat down beside him. No words at first. Then Bennett said, "You built it." Leo nodded. "Still building." Bennett closed his book. "And you learned the difference?" Leo asked. "Difference? Between breaking rules and breaking cycles." Leo smiled. Slowly. "Yes, and I break the cycle again, every time." A few months later, a journalist wrote an article, "The movement that started with a post." Leo's name was mentioned, but only briefly, because this was never about a hero. It was about a spark that caught in the right season and spread. Leo watched from afar, not above, not behind, but among, part of the system he chose to change by stepping out of it. Then inviting others to build a new one. It means reimagining. You don't rebuild what betrayed you. You build what you never had, but always needed. And that's how revolutions begin. Not with fire, not with fury, but with people who choose to stay. Text on screen, final teaser. Bonus episode, a letter to the next one. They'll try to scare you. They'll say it's not worth it. But if you hear this, you've already begun.